Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 23rd, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. All right. We have the loving woman energy and we have kindred partnership. Someone in your life, Leo, is they're just like enamored by you, but they feel very overwhelmed by what they're driven to you, and it's like almost burdensome. The feeling is so strong in them. A lot of times, Ten of Wands is a burden, but if it's like so heavy that they've got to get their butt in a chariot and come towards you, they know that the only way that they could relieve the burden is to actually come towards you. Yeah, this person, wow, man, loving woman, they this person may feel as though they can make you come towards them by acting very distant. That could be one of the things, right? Because they feel burdened by coming towards you. They feel like, oh my gosh, we gotta meet up, right? But they're doing such oppositional stuff here to me. Hermit's here twice, which means that there's an energy of a person that's either they're being very they're a loner, and they may be isolating themselves or trying to get away from you, but they don't want to let you go because they want you to come towards them. They may want to know if you feel the same way about them that they feel about you. So you have Ten of Wands, Chariot, and the Hermit. What's bothering them is they may have secluded themselves, isolated themselves, or maybe even ignored you, but they didn't want you to go anywhere while they ignored you. Is the thing. Like I want to keep Leo just sitting there waiting while I figure myself out. I don't want Leo to go anywhere else, and so this is that right here. But then you have the Chariot energy, which is like I realize as I've been sitting in this dark place that I really really want to be with Leo. Like there's no question I'm going towards Leo. But then there's a energy of because of I feel burdened by this. I realize that that's my problem in a sense somewhere. This is what it says. So loving woman, Six of Swords, Magician, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. This person is they're burdened. They're burdened by a choice. They've chosen to probably seclude themselves or distance themselves from you and keep to themselves. And it was a form of manipulation. It was a magician, and all this combination up here, this is manipulation. I wanted Leo to make the choice and come towards me instead. So I made myself unavailable, or maybe they could have been in your space, but they were not present. If you catch my drift, you know how people are. They could be there with you, but then they act nonchalant and expect you to turn to them and start talking to them and stuff. And that's not the way to deal with Leo. For cross watchers out there, they're going to show their love for you. And if you find yourself dealing with a Leo that is ignoring you or very nonchalant in your presence, you have burned them. You've hurt them because they don't do that naturally. If you notice, if you meet a Leo and you're romantically involved in some way, because this looks romantic, right? They're automatically just open and affectionate and just like all over you kind of thing. And it takes a lot of hurt to make them not come towards you. Although Leos don't chase people either, right? They if you show the same energy as they're showing, you have them in your hand and that's it. That's like they're there for you. Affectionate to the core, anytime, whatever you wanted. But there's something here about if someone's trying to manipulate you, Leo, to get you to come towards them, which means that there's this is they had to go deep within to see what see what they need to change or what they need to do. But with the kindred part, to change to unburden themselves, which means that they're purposely ignoring you, purposely doing this, putting you in a place like this. Kindred partnership with the Hermit and Temperance. This person believes that in time things will balance themselves out. So it's like they're still sitting there waiting for you to make things right, make the choice to come towards them. But it doesn't look as though there's an energy of anyone needing to make it right. It just needs to stop playing this game of, if I ignore Leo, they'll come towards me. That's like a foolish game that you don't want to play with one like that. They won't. They're not going to chase you. They're not going to come towards you like that. Not if you're acting that way. There's no way in the world. You have to be open, just as open as they are. They're not going to keep going, what's the matter? What's wrong? Nah, nope. After a while, we're sick of your attitude, okay? You're bringing clouds around my sun, okay? Victim mentality with Five of Cups and King of Cups. This person feels they love you so much that they're afraid. I feel like as though they're afraid that they've ruined things, and they feel victimized by that because, oh my gosh, I'm in love with Leo, but I messed things up, and I feel victimized by that. Why am I being cursed with loving them so deeply, and I've disappointed them so deeply? Like they feel victim. They feel like they victimize themselves, like they mess themselves. They mess things up. This is some that. No wonder I see this manipulation. Well, maybe if I ignore them, maybe they'll come towards me, and then maybe we can show each other how much we love each other. And it's like that's not how it works. You gotta come towards them. You gotta show up as a king or queen status. Especially if you cause all this, the Five of Cups, man. Family energy, Nine of Swords, and Three of Wands. And family is very worried about this conflict. So there may be a conflict in a sense. And your family energy, whether it's your family or theirs, they're very concerned. Or if you guys have a family together, they are worried that either of you are going to just leave this situation. Oh gosh, there's something about that here where they're like the family can sense the distance, they can sense the problems, they can sense that that both of you are just standing on the other side. Like, if this was you, Leo, in this energy, you'd be on the ship, and the person would be waiting on shore, or to some degree, and you may be in the ship stalling it. Like, no, drop the anchors. We ain't going nowhere until so and so acts right. They better send a message in a pigeon, like they better Sinbad that message over here because I'm not doing it. And it's funny to me because I don't know why. It feels as though family is kind of concerned. They're watching the stalemate occur. But this person is being overwhelmed by spirit. Spirit is kind of forcing them to come towards you because it looks as though with this, if they're victimized by this Five of Cups, that means that this person feels very, very upset that things did not go in their favor, or things did not go well, but because they're very much in love with you or very happy with you, or they were at one point and they messed it up. They're like, 3 cups is spilled. Now all I have are fantasies and memories, and they're victimized by those memories and those fantasies, and so they're needing to get up off the floor and see that there's hope. And the problem with that is that they do see hope. They do see that things will work out, but they're still isolating themselves. They're still acting aloof or going within and being very changeable. One minute they've learned their lesson, the next minute they're just like, I need to go deep within, right? Because Leo still hasn't made the choice to come towards me. So it looks like the manipulation aspect is like they're going to wait until you're burdened as well. They know you may feel the same way, because a lot of times when someone does something to you, you were already on that path of I want to be with this person, and they made a decision that made you feel as though they don't want to be. And so there's that with this, right? So so you're waiting for them to do the right thing. Like, let me know what's up, because you spilt the cups. Are you going to pick them up or what? I have to pick them up? You're crazy. I'm not going to do that. You're just going to be sitting there then. And so there's an energy of someone very much in love with you, but they're holding back on purpose to make you come towards them, Leo. That's what I see here. And some Leos may not even be in a relationship, but this is what they keep showing, is that someone, and then there may be someone you've never been in a relationship with, right? Although that's not what this shows. They show some history here. But if you're not dealing with the person romantically, they have feelings for you, then they're purposely ignoring you, purposely holding you out, dangling out this, they look back to see if you're looking at them, and they go back and start doing something busy, hoping that you'll stop what you're doing and come towards them. They try to keep very busy, this person. So there is what you have it here. We have Virgo energy, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius as well. You also have Pisces or Scorpio energy. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. We also have Leo, Virgo cusp energy. We also have Pisces, Aries cusp energy. Scorpio, Sagittarius, cusp. So if you're not dealing with those signs, they're in your chart, or they could be. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.